Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Jason Barron. Welcome to another edition of Conibear Enterprises Weekly Update. This year's Classic. He was the top 2-year-old in the team last year, and he's going on 3 years now. And have to start referring to all our 2-year-olds as 3-year-olds. It's going to take a bit of a switch, but this guy here, he's a big part of our program, and he wants to be a movie star today. And I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that we have planned for the weekly update in the weeks and months ahead. And besides product awareness, we do a lot of product placement. One of the things that we've been wanting to discuss with everybody is some of our healthcare, essentially mostly angled towards racing, but a lot of it just in heavy-duty training. And I think we'll get into that a little bit more. We'll get into that a little bit more probably later on this fall when most people start to run into problems. But something I wanted to talk about a bit today was our procedure leaving checkpoints on races. Now, everybody knows to one degree or other that you're supposed to come into a checkpoint and assess your team, all the limbs for their, essentially for injury. You're looking for your ankles, carpus, problems with your toes, sore shoulders, triceps, biceps, forearms, things of that nature. Also, something that's often overlooked is back pain, hips starting to go out on dogs, and things of that nature. Now, what I'd like to do today is talk to you a bit about my procedure for leaving checkpoints, assuming that when you were at the checkpoint that you have addressed all of your healthcare issues. You fed, watered, taken care of ankles, taken care of triceps, rubbed with your Algivil, put on your neoprene wraps, etc. Now, something that a lot of people don't understand that have seen me doing this is leaving checkpoints extremely slow. Oftentimes, like take the Bear Grease for example, if you watch me leaving a checkpoint like Devil's Track Lake, most people can watch me leaving the checkpoint and see me for 20, 30 minutes, it seems like, going in slow motion. I'll take off, I'll literally only be going at what I would consider for myself a fast walk. Now this is very important. It's like a big light coming on. It doesn't just come on. There's like a 1,000-watt light comes on with ballast. It takes a long time to kind of warm up. Warming up your team leaving a checkpoint is one of the most important things you can do to keep every dog in your team to the best of its ability. It doesn't really matter if you've been addressing ankles and shoulders. If you've got a minor problem, it doesn't matter if you've been addressing at the checkpoint. If you're just going to go thundering out after 4 or 5 hours of rest, chances are you're going to have that dog either crippled down and dropped by the next checkpoint, or probably in your bag, crippled up, drop in your bag and then dropped after carrying it for a while. It makes a lot more sense to look at all of your problems and give your dogs all a chance to kind of warm up as you go along, and then after about the 15, 20, maybe 30-minute mark to gradually bring that speed up to the point where you're at what you consider your top driving speed. For me, I like to get up to about 9.5 miles an hour for most races, most scenarios, and that's where I like to keep it. But it might take me a good 20, 30 minutes to get up to that point. You are somewhat at risk for drivers who come out of checkpoints hot to overtake you, but chances are they're going to start losing dogs and burning up unnecessary energy themselves. So keep that in mind. One of the most important tools I feel in my arsenal for keeping, in my toolbox, for keeping dogs in my team and strong and healthy to the finish line is a slow start, especially in the later checkpoints and mid-distance races, and of course it's crucial in the Iditarod. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know a little bit of our philosophy concerning that and remind you, not all good ideas have to be your own. See you next week.